Hey guys, it's Grizzly Nina. I am here with kind of like a testing video. I got a new pack of alcohol markers that I want to try out. I'm pretty much a beginner to alcohol markers, but I feel like I'm starting to get the gist of it. So I wanted to upgrade and add more colors to my palette. I've been using these Master's Touch Fine Art Studio alcohol markers, and I've only had 24 colors because they were in a bargain bin at a craft store, and I wanted to try them out, and I've been really enjoying them. So recently I had these Ohuhu markers delivered, and there's 80 of them in here. I'm so excited. So I thought I'd try them out with you guys. Kind of right off the bat, when I first opened these, it bothered me how there's so many in one pack. I love this case to keep them together, but I'm thinking of making like maybe some cardboard dividers so that I can divide them by color. I tried testing these out yesterday at my friend Michi's house, or was that 2 days ago maybe? And I did it with time-lapse videos, and while I was watching them back, it was just kind of too fast. So this is gonna be a little bit more of a longer form video for me, which I'm also new at, lots of new things in this video. So you're gonna have to excuse me if I get a little rambly. Maybe I'll try a little bit of editing too. 3 new things in one video. But I'm excited to try these with you guys, give you kind of my first thoughts. I've gone through and kind of grouped them by color. They're definitely not in like the order of the numbers that they come with, but I kind of grouped them my own way. So I'm gonna try them out, see what their transparency looks like. And then I drew a little girl on the back page so I get to test the blending a little bit. So hopefully you guys stick around for that too. I decided to put the fluorescent ones at the beginning because weirdly this pack comes with 2 fluorescent markers. I'm not sure why, like little highlighter markers. So I don't know. It came with fluorescent markers. We'll see if I ever use them for anything at all. So what I like to do is I like to give kind of a dot at first. Usually it's a couple of layers at once. And then I also like to see the transparency and how they go over any dark permanent like fine line markers here. And then the rest of it, I kind of just get some quick strokes to see what they look like when I press lightly, when I press hard, or if I just get a few little dots out of them. That might be hard to see on the camera with just highlighter color, but hopefully, let's see, does that help at all? Hopefully you guys will be able to see what I'm doing here. Obviously the fluorescent ones are very nice and transparent. I guess I could use these when I'm reading or studying something. I mean, they're so fluorescent. I unless I'm doing something neon on purpose, I'm gonna have a hard time using these in an artwork. We'll see though. We shall see. All right, 0. This one is the blender marker, which I'm interested to see how this works because usually with alcohol markers, I just blend like 2 similar colors together instead of using the blending color, which is kind of like transparent. So obviously this isn't gonna show up at all. Maybe when it's wet, but as it dries, you guys will notice it just should completely disappear. 120 is black. I wonder if this one's transparent at all. Let's see. A teeny tiny bit in real life. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up at all. But yeah, pretty dark, which is nice actually. So I'm gonna get into the grays first. Gosh, that's a really nice gray. I like it a lot. Okay, cool grays coming up. I'm not sure why there's only 2 in this pack, unless I mislabeled one. I did, oh look, there are 3. I'll have to add that in. Cool gray 2 is the one I'm missing. Hello. Oh look, hello. Okay, so I'll try that once that ink dries. I like to use, for my inking, these Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens because they are waterproof. If you ever want to use these alcohol markers, make sure you're inking with something that's waterproof. Otherwise, it will smear it all over the place, which is no fun, especially if you worked really hard on your line drawing. So keep that in mind. Ooh, that one is so light. I wonder what it's gonna look like when it dries. I wonder if you guys can see that even. All right, cool gray 6. Let's see, here we go. That's definitely a cool gray. So hopefully you guys are able to tell it's definitely more bluish, which is how you know it's a cool gray. Let's see if this thing is dried enough yet. I really like this one too. I might actually end up using this one more often than not. Yeah, dried enough. Now these are BGs. What is happening? They are blue grays, I guess. Cool grays and blue grays. These Ohuhu markers are throwing me for a loop, you guys. I'm really excited that these have so many types of colors that I haven't used before. Let's see. Yeah, definitely blue. Even more blue than the cool grays, which I have always found to be quite blue. So I'm glad that they've started to kind of separate those. How nice. That kind of reminds me of like an ocean. Ooh, nice and dark. This could be good for like nighttime scenes. Really nice. Gosh, looking back up at this cool gray 0.5, can you guys even see that on the camera? It is so light. That's gonna be tricky to use. Maybe if you're using a really light pastel color and you wanna shade it in just a little bit. Yay. Blue gray 9. All right, getting into the warm grays now. That's nice. That's like a taupe, maybe a really light taupe. I wonder if you guys can see that. That's another really, really light color. So I'm excited about these light colors too, because the Masters Touch markers that I've been using really do not have light or pastel colors. They're super vibrant, which is actually hard to work with. I thought for a second I had forgotten to do my scribbles right here. That's how light this is. I've also used Bic permanent markers in the past and have found I really like them. But that's a super nice gray, by the way. I'm liking this one. But what I've found with those markers is that the pastel light colors dry up the fastest. And it's not even because I'm using them the most, it's because they just seem to dry up. So I'm wondering if the pastel and these lighter markers are gonna have a shorter shelf life just because of how light they are, or if because I'm spending more money on these markers, if you know, that's just gonna make a better quality, longer lasting marker. Look how dark this warm gray is. That's really nice too. That'd be really good to put on like trees in the darkness. I think that's gonna blend really well with browns. I'm about to surprise myself because I can't remember which colors I did next. Oh, of course, it was the browns, because that's gonna go really nicely with these warm grays. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, brown. Yeah, those are all kind of brownish, even a little bit of gray in this one. So those are gonna mix really nicely together. Starting to get a little more yellow now. I've got 101 and 100 on here twice. You guys, numbers confuse my brain sometimes. You're gonna have to forgive me. Yeah, that's really getting yellow. Gosh, it's like a yellow green. That's nice. I'm gonna use that for a bunch of flowers and stuff, I think. Ooh, I love that one. I just got so excited over this brown. Look how nice that is. Okay, I'm gonna cross out the 100 and the 101 because I put those twice. 95 and 96 are the last two for this page. Let's see if I can find them. I wonder too how like close to the cap color these guys are getting. Yeah, these are actually matching pretty nicely with their caps. That's really, really nice. Ooh, that's just brown right there. When I think of brown, that's the brown I think of. It's a really light tan right there. That might be good for like Caucasian skin tone. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting when it dries. That's like vampire skin. Getting into the oranges. Oh, that's like super orange. Hello. Did I choose the right one? Oh my gosh. Super orange. I hope I don't offend anyone, but orange is my least favorite color. I don't know why. Oh, that's even more orange. Okay. That was quite a jump. I don't know why I put those in that order. Definitely into the yellows now. Oh, my dog's barking at somebody. Emmett, don't bark, buddy. Emmett, it's time to stop barking. Ooh, 34. That's a nice yellow. That's a really nice yellow. Oh, now he's just growling. Emmett. Jeez, Emmett's got something against delivery people. No, stop. Hold on. Stop, buddy. It's okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My dog, he's a barky boy. He definitely has like beagle or something in him because when he barks, he strings his barks together. Look at these light yellows. These are looking good. So many yellows. I'll have to look into some Animal Crossing villagers that are yellow. Leonardo is yellow. Twiggy is yellow. Those could be fun. Got kind of a lime green going on here. Very tropical. Oh my gosh. That's a good green, you guys. That's a real good green. Ooh, look at that. 47. 47. That's my favorite one so far. That's a nice green. Olive green, hello. 43. All right, we're getting kind of more into the true greens now. That's kind of like an army green, I guess. Okay, take it back. This is my favorite green. This is my favorite green right here. I had a bedroom with green walls like this once. I missed that bedroom. Oh, that's a nice green, you guys. Hello. This is definitely more jewel tone. This is kind of more emerald than the one above it. Oh, there we go. That's a teal. That's a teal. Man, I was talking before about doing a a video with just yellows. I'm scratching that. We got to do a video with just these greens. Look at that, 57. Okay, 57 and 58 are super similar, which makes sense because their numbers are right next to each other. I'm wondering if when they dry, they look a little different. Can you guys see a difference on the camera? They're looking so similar. Interesting. Is anyone still watching, I wonder? There's 65. We're definitely getting into the blues. Oh, man, we kind of jumped straight from a teal to like a light blue, like a sky blue almost. Ooh, I really like that 65. That's an interesting blue. Oh, that's just a blue. Hey, blue. How you doing, blue? Ooh, 71. So we're starting to get into like the periwinkle colors. Ooh, this is like a nice foggy, hazy purple. That's nice. There we go. There's periwinkle. At least I think that's what that is. I don't know. I have all these preconceived notions about colors. You guys are going to have to let me know if I'm wrong or not. I'm interested. Also, people don't see colors exactly the same. I've read some articles about how men actually have less like cone receptors in their eyes for the color red, which means they see a fewer shades of red than women see, which is crazy to me. Anyways, so, you know, that's why people get into arguments about what's coral and what's salmon and what's orange and what's yellow, is because you're literally seeing different colors. Welcome to my TED Talk. Look at that lavender. Ooh la la. Again, gonna make some enemies here. Purple is my second least favorite color. There are some purples that I really like. It's just not for me. That's actually got some gray in it too. It's really interesting that these markers kind of have these muted colors, which is when you add gray to a color. Like especially now that this 69 is dry, that's got so much gray in it, and this 83 is looking like it has a lot of gray in it too. That's nice though. Okay, there's my second least favorite color. Plain old purple. That's like a, you know, like African violets, the flower. It's like that color. Ooh, this is definitely a fuchsia over here. That's nice. 86. And, ooh, then we jump. 86, then 6, then 8. What was I thinking? 6 is like Barbie pink. 80s pink. Ohuhu needs to fix this. There isn't a way to distinguish the 9s and the 6s from either ends. The caps fit either way you put it. So they gotta put a line on the bottom. No difference. No difference, Ohuhu. Who are you? 17. All right, where is 17? You guys gotta help me find 17. There it is, I found it. Thank you. Oh, we're getting into the reds now. That was another jump, wasn't it? All right, 3, 15, and 1, the last frontier. These don't look like they should go together at all. What was I doing when I put this list together? I mean, that's red right there. That's a primary red. I think especially once it dries, we'll be able to see that. And number 1. Oh, hello. Is that burgundy? Is that maroon? I think it's burgundy, but I'm not sure. Beautiful. You guys, so many colors. It's unreal. It's unreal. I went from 24 to 80. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, so what I'm gonna do next, while I take a sip of my tea, hopefully you guys don't mind that sound, is I'm gonna color this girl. So I drew her last night and I wanted to give her a super colorful dress. Definitely want to play around with some skin tones with her. What I do when I'm making skin colors is I kind of start with a pink and a purple underneath. So I'm gonna start with 9 and 84. And I'm gonna grab that 25 for her skin tone. So she will be kind of lighter skinned. We'll see how these mix together. So I like to add pink on the chin, kind of on the cheeks, on that nose, and kind of on the tips of the ears. Like think about when you're blushing, if you're someone who tends to blush, where that color comes out on your skin. And then I like to add purples on the eyelids and under the eyes. Hopefully when you're starting to color this, that color will blend. Remember that these change colors as they dry too. So don't hate something immediately as soon as you put it down on the paper, because it's going to change. And you can always put something, another color on top of it if you really, really hate it, to change it up some. Not bad. The purple's definitely blending nicer than the pink. All right, while I've got these colors on hand, I'm gonna go ahead and do her arms and her legs too. So same kind of thing. I'll use the purple as like the shadow, and then the pinks I'll always add on the fingertips and kind of the knuckles. And you'll see when I do the knees, I do it on the knees too, but the elbows are kind of on the other side at this point. So maybe her little elbow armpit. Man, the purple really blends nicely with the skin tone that I chose. You know what, I got to that pink faster, and that's looking good too. All right, how far out is she holding this dress? How much of a shadow do I want to give her? Pink knees. Might have to add a darker purple up at the top of that to show that depth of her skirt. 84, so one shade darker is kind of the 77. Let's see, does that help? A little bit. Should I be writing these down? 95 and 96. Let's see how this goes. And I actually want to pull a warmer one too for her highlights. So I'm gonna quick grab 21 also. It's quite bright. All right, so these highlights are definitely gonna be coming out on these parts that are pulled back. On this part by her ear. And maybe here too, that little section. The dark is gonna be around her head, the back side of her head, like her neck, I mean. Maybe from her ear down. Get some of those streaky streaks in there too. And then we'll fill in. Ooh, it kind of completely disappeared, those highlights, didn't it? Whoops. I won't go over them completely then. Oops, gonna have to take another break in a second because my dog is crying. I say crying, but he makes these noises that I call goose noises when he's hungry or when he wants to go outside and he's trying to communicate. Because deep down he knows he's not supposed to bark. He makes these like whiny noises, almost like he's trying to speak English. I wonder if you guys can hear him if he's too far away. And they crack me up. I'm liking this color. It definitely got rid of that highlight more than I wanted it to. So because of that, I might try and push this darker one a little bit more to give it some more texture that I lost. Now I gotta start thinking about this dress. I might start with these waves. So 57 is a really pretty teal. 56 is a little darker, and then 50 is pretty dark. We're gonna try this. Did you hear that one? I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. It's happening. It's happening. These are definitely blending really nicely. Again, we'll have to kind of wait and see when it dries. Nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, I'm gonna take a break, but I'm just show you Emmett first. Emmett, do you need to go outside, bud? We'll go outside. Getting some sniffs in with Emmett. But I wanted you guys to hear the cicadas because they're crazy loud. Ambiance. Summer ambiance. Okay, we're back. Emmett is fed. We went on a little walkie walk. And we're gonna keep on going because I'm excited about these. And look, when I came back, these were all nice and dry. I'm very much liking this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put sky color behind that nice green wave. Ugh. Okay, here we go, Ohuhu. How come I can't put the back of my cap on your marker? I would like for that to happen, please. I might try and balance this teal out by using the dark one to be some stripes over on this side. Let's get some shading in here with that medium teal. Here's a question. Do I want these leaves? Oh, I just went right into that leaf. Hello. Do I want these leaves to have shadows? I think yes, because otherwise why am I testing out these markers? Oh, my dog is whining at something again. This is now Emmett's video. The one in which Emmett tests Ohuhu markers. Testes. All right, let's get some leaf shadows going on the right hand side of these leaves. That's not bad. If you guys remember, this gray was really, really light too. So this CG 0.5, I'm gonna try filling in with that cool gray 0.5. Yeah, that looks nice. And then it's still like reading as white, but it's not just the paper coming through. I'm digging it. I think I need some more warm color on this side to balance it out, and maybe that'll be warm too. Maybe it'll just be yellow and yellow polka dots. 35-45, we're gonna go for it. Then get this darker, like kind of dandelion yellow in here. I don't know, okay, I just sighed really big because I don't know if I want to make these polka dots 3D or give them a little shadow like I did the leaves. I'll just do a little guy. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, but we're gonna stick with it. I can't laugh while I'm drawing. I hate it. Oh well. All right, I think I'm gonna balance that yellow up here with some stripes. Oh no! What color are these flowers gonna be? Maybe I'll do that 5. And then I kind of want to bring this dress back to some cool colors. And maybe make the background of these flowers one of those dark blues. Like maybe that 71 or that 69. That's nice. I think I'm gonna go with a 71 because we got too many bright colors in here. All right, that's brought it back around for me. What do you guys think? How's it coming through? Ooh-wee. Does it come through on this? Yeah. So it's left a little bit of mark on my cutting mat here. So I definitely suggest keeping a paper underneath. If you're using regular drawing paper or like a journal paper like this, marker paper hopefully would be fine. Watercolor paper hopefully would be fine. Bristol board hopefully would be fine, but these are some strong little marker friends. Oh, I forgot her eyes I might just go creepy blue. Should she have some creepy blue eyes? That is such a light blue. She got some Billie Eilish ocean eyes going. Can you guys see that color even, I wonder? I'm kind of running out of room here on the colors that I've used, so I want to try and just use some of these colors down here. I may just give her that cool gray for the white socks. She's gonna be rocking some 80s socks over here. I might have to use this cool gray too to do some of those shadows, wrinkle lines in her socks. Get these going a little bit. I don't know. I'm not much of a shoe person. I apologize. I don't know what color I want these darn shoes to be. I might go back to that 71 just so that they're kind of meshing and not noticeable. They're awful. I hate the shoes. Get out of here, shoes. I hate you. It's summertime, so have been living in just kind of barefoot and Adidas slides, so you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm not a shoe person. Oh. All right, guys. Not too bad. Not too bad. What do you think? You're gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to let me know. My first try with the Ohuhu markers. There we go. My little tropical girl who kind of hates the dress she's wearing. Guys, thanks for tuning in and watching. There she is. Thank you. If you've watched all of this, you deserve a medal. Ohuhu markers. I'm excited to keep trying you out. You're pretty amazing so far. And the blending is so much fun. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you next time.